Welcome back to BNC Live. Well, the Alabama Democratic Party is urging Tarrant City Council member Tommy Bryant to resign.
Yeah, this after he used a racial slur directed towards Veronica Freeman. She's a black woman. She's also a fellow member of the council.
BNC's Jimmy Marlowe joins us now with all the details. Jimmy.
First of all, everyone, this involves a city councilman that has said that he is going to run for mayor of Tarrant, Alabama. So voters in that area, beware. Now, this all happened during a city council meeting, which only adds to the level of unprofessionalism, as Councilman Tommy Bryant referred to his fellow city council member as a, quote, house N-word at a meeting on Monday evening. Now, during that city council meeting, an audience member apparently confronted Bryant about his wife reportedly using the N-word on Facebook, prompting this awful response. Now, there are many stories about how this transpired, but it's all caught on video. So let's see how those tense moments played out.
And she calls us blacks.
N-word.
The other black girl.
Let's get to the N-word.
I mean, I know I'm black.
Do we have?
Now you want to address what I have to say.
Do we have a house in here?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Do we? Hey,
Yeah.
do we? Would she please stand up?
Now, those actions by Councilman Bryant have caused both sides of the aisle to speak out against his divisive rhetoric. The Democratic Party of Alabama calling the lawmaker a, quote, racist, unfit to serve, and is demanding that he resign. The Alabama Republican Party chairman, John Wall, released a statement condemning Bryant's outburst as well, saying in part, the Alabama Republican Party is deeply troubled by the racially charged outburst and disrespect shown by Councilman Tommy Bryant. Such language is completely unacceptable and in any setting, and even more concerning that it is coming from an elected official. So we just have to wait to see now what is going to happen, as Councilman Bryant does not have any plans to resign and has said that he's going to run for mayor in the future. Guys?
Yeah, paraphrasing or not, that was just troubling all around. Jimmy, thank you. Now we're going to dive deeper into this conversation. We're bringing back our spicy panel. Hopefully you caught them in the beginning of our program. We have political contributor Teslin Figueroa joining us, as well as Raynard Jackson of Raynard Jackson and Associates, to discuss exactly what we just heard. So Raynard, I'm going to start with you. That council member leaving another one in tears. You could actually hear the gasp in the room. I even gasped. What was your reaction? Let's see if we can have some common ground on this subject.
Oh, this is not controversial. I mean, this guy's a moron. I don't want to get sidetracked by whether he's a racist or not. What he said was idiotic, stupid, and I'm glad to see the state party chair come out against it. I've done a lot of campaigns there throughout the state of Alabama, so I'm very familiar with. He's a moron. But I'm going to say something that I know Teslin is going to disagree with me on, and you all probably will as well. I don't necessarily fault him for being stupid. I fault black folks because we have given license to knuckleheads like him, because we in the black community publicly use that type of language on our albums, in our movies, in the theaters, on the train. So I fault us for allowing that to become in the public lexicon.
And a lot of people will debate you on that. I don't use the word myself, but I know some people that do, and I think it's a word that no one should be using. However, he used it, and the mayor of that area, who is actually black, simply said that the video speaks for itself. So Teslin, what can we do about our elected officials using this type of wording and just simply disrespecting all those that they're sworn in to serve at that time?
Well, of course, Raynard doesn't want to deal with if he's a racist or not. He calls it being sidetracked. I call it dealing with the truth, because then it will force Raynard to deal with the truth of white supremacy and the Republican Party. And let me go ahead and be clear to him right now. White supremacy exists on the Democrat and the Republican side. This guy has repeatedly been disrespectful. He said, quote, and unquote, he called the mayor a little boy at one point in time and told the media that he flat out said it to provoke him to see if he would do something physically to him. This mayor, because I don't want to get sidetracked and not talk about what is actually happening in this town. This town is 7,000 folks, mostly made up of black and Hispanic folks. Mayor Newton, who is black, is trying to push police reform. There is a major issue with that in this town, and folks don't like it. And so this is why bills like infrastructure need to be passed because Democrats have to show that they're doing something on the federal level because it hurts these local elected officials that are actually doing the work. When midterms happens next year and it's time to get out and vote, these types of mayors will be hurt. And Republicans know this. It's a part of their strategy. This councilman knew this. He knew that it would trend. This was him signaling to his stand back and stand by white supremacists because he knew it would be a conversation. And I'm very open to having the conversation in a longer form to deal with all of the comments that Reynard just said about us giving license to white folks, blaming the victims of white supremacy. But I know we don't have time to go on that. But certainly, let's book a segment so Reynard and I can just go. Let's just take the host off and everything. Let's just let Reynard and I just go back and forth so I can deal with him step by step.
Let's do it now, Teslin, because that word is too painful. Okay, I'm sorry if we don't share the same skin color, and. Teslin, I'm gonna let you take over. Reynard, respond after Teslin, because it doesn't give a license to a white person. I don't care. The conversation, I don't care how cool we are, if we're cousins by marriage or what have you. It doesn't give you a license to use that word, bottom line. Teslin, let's start that conversation between you and Reynard.
Yeah, that's bottom line. It doesn't give you a license, and it also can give you a license to get hit in the mouth too, which is exactly what this gentleman was trying to do. Well, not only we call him gentleman, what he was trying to do when he said flat out, I tried to provoke him. He also called him a little boy. We all know that that is a trigger word for black men to be called little boy by a white boy, if you will, or white man, if you will, as a trigger. So this is not about giving somebody a license. We're not going to blame hip hop, which is telling our stories and telling all of the stories that happens in our communities, to give a license for white folks to continue to use a word that they have used against us over centuries of time to degrade and defame black folks. But Reynard has to continue the talking points on blaming black folks, black on black crime, because that is a part of the framework of the Republican Party.
Okay, I want to give Teslin I want to give Reynard a moment to respond. We only have about 20 seconds left, and I do want to find out, should he resign or not?
Yes, he should resign. That should be a no-brainer there. But isn't it amazing when I say we black folks have given license to use that word by white folks? Isn't it amazing that we've never had a discussion on Hunter Biden's email transaction going back and forth using the N-word? Now, how is it that the mainstream media ignores him, but they want to zero in on this knucklehead that should resign immediately, and if not, they should do a recall to remove him from office?
Well, I didn't ignore him, just so you know. I checked him too. I made a comment about that as well. So guess what? Now, when are you going to make a comment about the Republican Party? Like I told you yesterday, I talk about
isn't it amazing all this black on black crime is happening in black-run cities for mayor or Democrats? St. Louis, my hometown, Baltimore, down the road from me, New York City, Chicago. All those are controlled by liberal Democrats. So this whole notion of black on black crime is our fault.
Right, and white on white crime exists, and Asian on Asian crime exists, and white supremacy crime on the entire global exists as well. When are you going to deal with that? See, I'm okay with dealing with everything across the board, Reynard. When are you going to deal with the issues of the other side? That's all I'm asking.
Well, for example, you've alluded to this fake notion of voter suppression. How can you suppress something that's increasing? Black voters turnout over the past cycles have increased, so there's no such thing as voter suppression.
You're going all over the place because I'm knocking down your arguments one by one. And so what you're doing in what we call in the media, whataboutism. You're going from one issue to the other because you can't handle one issue at a time.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
Teslin, Reynard, it's getting too hot in here. I'm going to have to repowder my face. Y'all got my nose sweating. Thank you so much for joining us. We definitely got to continue that conversation because there's a broader conversation there in terms of, I mean, you both had great points. Do we, as people, stop using the word, and because we use it, are we giving people a free license? I personally don't agree, but it's not about what I think. But I thank you both for joining us today, and we most certainly appreciate your insight.